Hello, everyone. Welcome to QuackerYaps. I hope everyone's doing good today. And as always, if you would like to hear me talk about something specific that you thought of or something that you want to hear a different viewpoint on, drop it down in the comments. But what I want to talk about today was people are overcomplicating health and just general fitness and things like that. And, with social media and all that going on, people are getting all these different ideas about what health is and frankly what it should be. Like, for example, oh, you should only be eating out of glass containers. You shouldn't be eating this or eating that. No cake for you. Or, oh, you can't do any exercise for that'll hurt your body or something like that. And all of this is just making it so much more complicated and going the complete opposite way of where we should be. People should be simplifying fitness, not making it so like there's so many different viewpoints that people who just want to be healthier don't know where to start. And a lot of the times they result into, for example, if they're overweight or obese or pre-diabetic, something like that, then they might hop into some sort of crash diet where, oh, no carbs, or maybe like a vegan diet. They get rid of every single plastic container that they own because, oh, this will make me healthy. And that's what a lot of people don't get. And a couple things that really dictate how healthy you are is, well, muscle mass. There's so many different studies about muscle mass improves your life, improves how long you're going to live, and frankly, the betterment of your life. And also, excess body fat. People carry so much excess body fat, and it really messes with your body and how it functions as a whole. And a lot of people, me included, underestimated how much body fat I had and overestimated how much muscle I have. And people like to focus on the minors of health and fitness instead of the majors. They want to focus on, oh, carbs are really bad for me. And they like to restrict their diet. I don't want to say they'd like to, but they think that's the only way they're going to get results. Eating chicken and rice, or only beef, or something like that. When the truth is, just eat what you want, but keep good foods in. If you want to have, some peanut butter ice cream at night, go for it. If you want, have some pizza on a day with your friends or have a drink here and there, do it. It's really not going to hurt you as bad as people say it will. Now, would I recommend doing these things all the time or consistently? No. Of course, keep your whole foods in and things like that. And resistance train, go on walks, be active. And that way you're always moving and your brain's going to function better. You're going to feel better. And a lot of people, especially with fitness, they get to this over-restrictive diet, or they're just going on some sort of diet plan. They're out of shape. They get in shape, like, oh, cool. And then they stop doing everything that got them in shape in the first place. And they lose it all. And then they're like, oh man, I'm out of shape. I want to get in shape. I want to look better. And they just keep spinning in circles. It's like a hamster wheel. Instead of just staying consistent with some key variables. And these key variables are, as much as not everyone likes to, tracking your calories. Like, have an idea of what it is that you're putting in your body. And your macros too. Making sure that you're getting, your protein so you can build muscle, which is almost the number one thing that's going to benefit your life. And the calories are going to dictate that you lose weight and stay at, a good body composition. Making sure everything runs good and your insulin sensitivity still stays low. And once that happens, if you have acne, your acne will clear up. You'll have more energy throughout the day. You won't be affected by the plastic spoon you use to, eat your yogurt in the mornings. And it's really sad to see a lot of people overcomplicating it and making it it's almost like a difficult task. Like, oh my gosh, this is so much. I can't focus on what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just going to not eat anything I like and just go and eating chicken rice. Like no one wants to do that. That's not sustainable. No one's going to be eating chicken rice every single day, running 5 miles every single day. Like if you want to run, go run. If you like chicken rice, eat chicken rice. But not everyone wants to do that. Not everyone's going to be able to sustain that for the remainder of their life, quite frankly. And it is such a benefit in your life when you keep these key habits in, because it makes those moments, you're not focused on, oh, is this going to affect me tomorrow? How's my energy? Just have a fun day. And when you focus so hard on these little minor things, you just don't enjoy it. Like, yeah, you'll see results, but you won't feel them really. Like, you'll feel better, but you don't have the things in your life that make you happy, to be honest. And that's like the pretty simple way I can put it. And for me, personally, I lost 30 pounds over 6 months. And I didn't really realize how bad it had gotten. I looked in the mirror, like, dang, I do not look good. And through the days, I would just notice, man, I am so tired. And I have done nothing but sit all day. And it just did not feel good. And as of now, I'm still active. I still eat okay, but it was never really a focus to begin with. I just make sure, I'm not eating so much to where I'm gaining weight, losing weight, but I'm still going out, eating pizza, eating candy if I really want. And it's so much better because I feel better, I look better, and it's one of those things I plan to continue the rest of my life, especially as I get older and have a family, because I want to be active. Like, I wish everyone's parent was super active with them, but that's just not how it is. And I believe, honestly, you should just be healthy and moving for your whole life, because that is the best way to increase your lifespan, increase your enjoyment. People, like older people especially, some of them like die on the toilet, and that's, as sad as that is, it's a result of them not being active because they couldn't get up. That's just how some people die. And it's unfortunate because think about how they're affecting their kids, their grandkids, great-grandkids even. And people, they just, back to the hamster wheel, they keep spinning and spinning and spinning instead of just pushing forward and focusing on the simple things. Resistance training, so you build muscle. And one thing with that is you feel better after doing that. And the longer you go, the less you want to stop going. And it's really a great thing. And then you get to enjoy the rest of your day. You're like, man, I did something hard today or yesterday. And it's something that you can always improve on. Just always improve on. Like, I can get better at this tomorrow. Or I'm going to try doing this tomorrow. And I really wish people would spread more of that information. That you don't have, quite frankly, it's kind of nuanced that you have to do certain things. Like, eat this, get rid of those, run 10 miles every day, and instead just focus on, hey man, just like resistance training, go on a couple walks. Like if you have a dog, go walk your dog, get your steps in, go play a sport, and I'm telling you, your life will be so much better. And quite frankly, health and fitness, because they are intertwined, is really simple. It's not overcomplicated, and I wish people would stop overcomplicating it. But that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope somebody learned something from this or realized, hey, I'm thinking of this too far. I'm not focusing on the majors. I'm focusing on all these minors, and it's really, really just like stressing me out and hurting me in the long run. But as always, like the video, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.